Alright, so let's fire this thing up, get it parked back in here, and we'll get a start on these brakes. Oh, where's the key? It sat on it. No, it didn't. I need to put the key. Yeah, I did sit on it. Got him. Someone tall was in here last because can't reach the pedals. Oh, I can hear the fuel pump. Trying to work out how to turn this radio off. You picked up on the revs a bit there. Oh, my fuel gauge is reading full now. Was reading 3/4 of a tank. Battery or hooked up or not. I don't know what's going on there. These brakes are spongy. We have movement. Where's that post? Clean the windows. Can't see. Whoa, there's that post. Can't see a lot. Good thing these cars are little. Out of the way, dog. Yeah, it looks like a nice enough spot. Now it's gone back down to 3/4 of a tank. Strange phenomena. Doesn't seem to be moving with the key off. Anyway, we'll get into this. Start working on some front brakes. Okay, so before I started to record, I thought I'll get it jacked up and I'll rip the wheel off. So I jacked it up and realised the wheel wouldn't come off with the wheel in there, so I had to lower it back down again. Then I grabbed the wheel brace, went to loosen the wheel, and then I remembered I couldn't get the back ones off. As soon as I realised I couldn't get these ones off. So, our $25 breaker bar's coming in handy again. And this thing's paid for itself, or, well, by the time I do 4 wheels, it would definitely have paid for itself. How does that work out to? $5 a wheel? You know what? Your socket's missing. Let me go find that. Try and get this wheel off. Where is it missing? Is it that one? Yeah, no, it's the one that's missing. Alright, yeah, let's go find that. Right, found my socket. We're good to go. Let's get these wheel nuts cracked. What? Oh, she was tight. Right, go on there. Alright. 3. A little bit easier than the back ones. I think I've had these off before, but it was still too tight for that other thing. Anyway, I'll go around and get these wheels off, and we'll get back and have a look at these brakes. Okay, in this clip here, I thought I was actually time-lapsing it. Now, I'm in no hurry to do what I've got to do. I'm just jacking up the car here and just putting it on the stands. I don't talk through it because, like I said, man, I swear I hit time-lapse. Got back to the camera / phone and realised, yeah, no, I put it on slow-mo, didn't I? So, through the editing, I worked out how to put it back to normal pace. So we're at normal speed now, and yeah, I just thought I'd try the voiceover thing again. So, having a crack at that. Not much really going on. The dog there looks like he's enjoying the sunlight. I'm just lining up the jack stands. Round about now, you see me do some fancy footwork with the old jack handle. Here we go. Yeah, I've managed to keep that to slow-mo, and I thought it might make a good effect. Yeah, how's that, eh? The old man's still got some moves in him. So, yeah. Alright, drag my old butt back up. Drop the car back down. I think we're back to normal speed now. And, yeah, can't remember what the hell I'm looking at now. Something underneath the car. Probably just checking to make sure it's all good. Who knows? Yeah. And here is where I actually hit the button for time lapse. So alright, got the young fella out here working on his car. Got him out of bed nice and early in the morning. Oh, still got bedhead. All he's doing is we checked the front brakes. The pads are pretty good on it. So, because the dog pissed all over this wheel, we're just very roughly wire wheeling the disc and the brake caliper just to free up some of the rust. So, that's all we really need to do for the front brakes. Hit a rusty spot. You mainly want to focus on the flat part.
Yeah.
Probably should get some new disc at some point, but that'll be right once we start driving, I think. Alright, we'll leave him at it. See what we get. Alright, that's where we got on these. Probably more elbow grease and get in there. I think most of that will come off in the next drive or so. So as long as we can keep the dog from pissing on it, it should be right. Alright, so it's getting to the middle of the day now, so it's warming up quite a bit. As you can see, I've had to change the tyre. Anyway, all jokes aside, what I just showed you there was a clip of the young fella wire wheeling the disc. And although we done a good job, they're not that great. So I jumped on the old Facebook marketplace and looked around and found me a set of brand new Rotors in a box, $30, not too far away. So I dove on them, went and got them. And this morning I went down and picked up, well, I thought, well, if you're going to do this, you may as well do pads, yeah? So I went and picked myself up some brake pads from Super Cheap. And yeah, that's what we're swapping over today. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're over here on the driver's side now. And this is the rusty side. The other side's not too bad and pretty clean. So this is probably the one that's going to give me more grief. But you're probably going to get better lighting on the other side. So do I do this side? Do I do the other side? More grief makes good content. Better lighting makes better viewing. So yeah, I'm in a conundrum. Is a conundrum the right word? A pickle situation. Anyway, stop yapping and get into it, eh? Alright, so I just watched that footage back and thought, well, it doesn't look too bad. The lighting's not as bad as I thought it would be. Anyway, so we'll go on to the rust. We'll start with the rusty side. And to begin with, we'll give a bit of the old inox possum's piss. What does Puddin call it? Looby dooby. Just let that soak. look at getting these calipers off. And I'm just diving in here, guys. I haven't read the book or anything yet, but I've done brake pads before. Got a rough idea what I'm doing. There you go, look at that. First one I picked up. 17 mil. Alrighty. Tidy lefty loosey, yeah. It's moving, but it's hurting me bloody hand. Yeah. Let me get a hammer. Alright, back with the hammer now. Little tip. If you got a hammer you don't want to get knocked off, make it look like crap. No one will want it. Anyway, oh, make sure it's on there. Something's happening. Is that right? I think I'm tightening it. Am I? Yeah, I think I am. I'm at the back. Yeah. Gotta think backwards when you're undoing them from the back. Yeah. I was definitely trying to tighten that. Where's the other one? Down here. Oh, wasn't that tight? Didn't need a hammer after all. Just got to turn it the right way. Need a ratchet on that, eh? No, wrong one. Swap that over. No, ratchet's doing it up. Alright. One bolt. These pads might have been okay, but now that I look at them. Yeah, didn't have to be replaced, but can't hurt, eh? Like I said, we're in it. Is it? Is there a special way to do this? Maybe there is, because there's springs in here. I just briefed it on out. Shiny. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. What I've got to do? Oh, there's springs moving everywhere. Comes out. Oh, I see. Little springs hold each other, hold each brake pad together. Actually, I just remembered. Last time we got the boy cleaning up these, there's a big spider in here. I forgot all about that. Definitely some dust. I'll get a zip tie and we'll zip tie this out of the way, eh? Alright, so I went and got myself a zip tie. And when I got up, I looked at my hands and I was black as. So I went and got myself some gloves. Make myself look like a proper YouTuber. And anyway, I get these zip ties and they got a little tab on there. Well, yes, down there. And so you can release them. So zip him up, zip tied, that tab in, open him up again. So we can reuse this one on the other side. I reckon through here. Oh, what I should have done, I probably have to. Probably look at how these brakes work. I'm going to have to get the book out. That's what I went to do as well. whatever I've decided to do here ain't working. How about we go through here first? No. Get up there. Come on. I don't know if the gloves make you look smarter, but they make you bloody work harder. Anyway, we'll look at that brake thing in a minute in the book. We'll get this disc or rotor off, eh? Yeah, don't worry about getting a screwdriver, mate. Alright, let me get a screwdriver. So I went and found the smallest screwdriver I own. Oh, works pretty good. Alright, so, can't remember where we were. It's been a little while, and I'll tell you why. I started pulling this off, and I started showing you how rusty it was. But apparently I wasn't recording. My phone had overheated, and I don't know, flipped out, done something, needed charging, needed to cool down. And I think I'm going to have to start one of them OnlyFans thingies to be able to... What? What did I say? Oh. A GoFundMe, not an OnlyFans. I need to go and start a GoFundMe page, not an OnlyFans page. I don't think you guys want to look at my toes. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So yeah, I've got to try and sort something out because this phone thing, it's not cutting it anymore these days. Anyway, back to what I'm doing, and I'm doing this totally wrong. Because while the phone was cooling down and recharging, I went over to the other side and I knocked that out. Turns out you do not need to take that off. So doing all this and digging that socket out that wouldn't go on because that's too far, so I went down the shop and I brought a bigger one, and yeah, I can do that, no worries. But that's to do the bearings. Because it's rusty and crap, well, it's not crap, but because it's so rusted and stuck, well, what am I trying to say? It's a floating disc, and because it's so rusted and stuck, I didn't realise that. So anyway, we'll give her a whack. There she goes. So, I don't know. Doesn't look like that bad. It's just seen a lot of dog piss. Anyway, unless you're changing the bearing, you don't have to undo that nut. So, I'm an idiot. Also, I'm an idiot because you don't have to take the whole brake caliper off and rip the brake pads out like I did. There's an easier way to do it, but we'll get back to that. What I might do while I'm here, oh, if I can move, I've got it somewhere here. I've got the wire wheel out, and I'll clean this up a little. Oh, it's been on there a while, rusted through to there. The brake pads and the disc on the other side weren't too bad. No, it's this side ones. Where did I put the other side ones? Yeah, behind me. They're shiny, but they've got a bit of meat on them. So, but, I think that one, yeah, this side ones, they were starting to wear a little. But they are Bendix ones, so that was a plus. Anyway, we'll get this wheeled off. And breathe in all the good stuff. Oh, look out. Get out of hit too, eh? Oh, there he is. Check that bugger out. I think I'll upset him. Hey fella. I might be a female, but told you he was in there. That little bugger was hiding. There he goes. Get out, you bastard. I know he's in the brake caliper, so we'll find him again soon. We'll leave him in there and my son will find him one day. That'll be funny. Alright, good enough, eh? Oh no, there's a big chunk of stuff. Oh, amazing that spider didn't run out when I was banging the crap out of it. Yeah, might give that a blowout. Stick with me. Oh, my knee. Oh man, here. Alright, so when I was giving it a bit of a clean out, gave the old spider a bit of the head of the old heat hose. It flew off under the car somewhere, and it's probably in the wheel, I don't know. It took off anyway. So, we got him out of there. Oh, not even ready. Hang on. Alright, I got you over here now. Pull the disc out. Some destructions. We've got to give her a bit of a clean all this grease off. Pretty sure that's what you do. Try not to touch it. Well, it probably doesn't matter right now, but nice, new and clean. So we clean all the grease and stuff off. Lift a bit of the old brake cleaner. Tuck him down on the old cleaning log. Right away. I don't know if you have to get in there, but I just will. I don't know what grease or product they put on these. Something to protect it anyway. Oh, protect it from rusting while it's sitting on the shelf in the shop. Seems like you can use 4 cans on this stuff. 4 cans of this stuff on this. Man, I'm not wording stuff properly with that. I don't know what it is. You get a spray can in your hand, you just gotta keep spraying. No reason for it. It's addictive. And we'll let that dry and we'll get back over to the car. Alright, so I've got this semi put back together now. Put my retainer back on and my pin back in. Just put a couple of wheel nuts on so the disc doesn't flop around. Screwed my caliper back on. As you can see, clearly there's no brake pads in there yet. This is where I went wrong again. As I was saying, I just started tearing brake pads out. Looked in the owner's manual, the booklet thing. Yeah, it's not like a 1970s car. Much younger than that. Is it 95? So it's still a 30-year-old car, but yeah, you need to undo these bolts up here. Well, at least this bottom one. That's right. There we go. Still don't know which direction I'm going in. I hope I'm not blocking your view there, guys. I've moved the phone a bit further out. You get a big glare on you, so yeah, sun's coming down. Well, a couple of hours yet. They got these smaller ones. Flip this guy up, like the old flip top head. I don't know, wedge something somewhere so it won't fall back down on you. And fail. Well, maybe that zip tie might help us. Don't know what I'm going to zip it to. Maybe this might work. Yeah, it'll do. It'll work till it won't, eh? Yeah, and then these guys. Crap all over it. Clean it. Clean your hands while you're at it. While I was wearing gloves, wasn't it? I don't like wearing the gloves. I can't feel the nuts and bolts and what I'm trying to do and work out. They do, like, there's a, what's the word? I do see the good part in them, but also have a negative to it. Yeah, the positives. There's positives and negatives. That's the words I'm looking for. Phew. These guys sit on here. One there and one there. If I say, oh, first, I've got to put a bit of grease on them. Probably don't need much. Drop the grease everywhere. I did spray these down, but I don't know. They look like they could do a bit more clean, but running out of day. They don't look right. Try them in the top. Maybe the brake pad holds him in there. Just rubbing a bit of grease on the face that touches the other surface. And a bit in here. I'm pretty sure this is where the brake pad moves. And it's not the proper brake grease, but it's the high temp grease I have. And it'll work or it won't. Let's hope it works. But it ought to be better than nothing. Yeah, make yourself a ginormous mess. Get it in there. Yeah, it's the same as the other one. Alright, I just got to clean my hands. Hang on a second. Alright, hands are clean now. So for this go around, we went with the, what do they call, caliber? Just brake pads. Made by the same people that do Bendix. I think the Bendix that I put on the back of the car, they were from eBay, so they're probably in the Bendix box. Who knows? And yeah, these come from the shop, so let's hope they're a lot better. Got an inner and an outer. That's the outer. That one down plate down there. That's the inner, and it does say, whoop, caliper inner right. That one just says caliper out. So then these slide in. Again, I don't know if you guys can see this. How's that? Can you see that? Let me have a look. Yeah, not too bad. I'm stuck. Yeah, probably back where you were, eh? You happy now? Good. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to do this again. Alright, tucked. I probably got my big hand in the way. Tuck that little guy underneath here. Tried to do the same at the top. And it just slides. Same deal here. This little in behind those little clips. There we go. Looking fancy. Where's that tool? There we go. We'll grab this guy. If you don't have one of these, yeah, the old slip the old brake pad in there. You get the brake pads in there. You get the old spanners in there. Or that way. I can't remember. It's been years since I've done it. But yeah, you pry on the spanners and they spread you, push your piston back anyway. So, mate, $6. It's well worthwhile getting this silly thing. If she's a lifesaver. Maybe one other time I'll do brakes, I'll show you how to do the spanner trick, but right now, as I said, man, this thing is so easy and so cheap. Now I'd say $6. It probably was $6 when I bought it. It's not that old. But as a little joke me and my mate have, whenever I say something costs X amount, add 40%. Not sure how well you can see that piston moving back there. Look at that. Easy as. Don't even need a spanner or nothing. I like to take my time so I don't just work brake fluid all out the top of the master cylinder or anything. No, take my time, I'm still moving quite quickly. And she stops. Back him off. So she pulls out. Ready for the next time you're using. Now that should just slip on down. Oh yeah, forgot that was hooked up. Straight over your brake pads. Get your bolt. I don't know if this is necessary, but I like to put a bit of a anti-lock, what is it? Thread locker on it. Don't need much. That's probably too much. But you know what's funny? It's thread locker, yet they put a thread in the cap to screw onto this. So who knows if I can get that off next time I go to use it. That's on there. Put your head in the most dangerous spot you can find. What have I done? That's not even lining up. There we go. And tighten down your bolt. It's pretty simple. Just make sure you do it the right way for the car you're using. I didn't undo that one, so that should be nice and snug. This one, I'll give him a bit of a torque setting with my torque wrench here. Yep, that's about torqued up to the exact torque. Alright, let's throw some wheels on, go bed these in. Alright, so I was just cleaning up and realised I forgot these little guys. They're just two springs that hold the brake pads together. Or push them out, I guess. Anyway, found my spider again. Grabbed the phone to try to record it. It ran off. So I was cleaning up some more, and that's when I come across these. And I moved over here, and the spider come out again. He was under my mat that I'm on. Grabbed the phone, tried to record him, and yeah, don't know where he is now. He gets around. Or she. Ah, there you go, drop that. These are pretty simple. Two little holes up here, one there, one on that side. Just what I'd chose and make sure you guys that know what you're doing realise that. Well, obviously you know that I don't, but realise I remembered and done it correctly. I think. Let me know if I haven't. Let me know if putting this on is the wrong idea. I think it's better safe than sorry. Especially when it's the boy driving the car. Anyway, there we go. Just wanted to show you that one. So we'll get this finished up, I'll clean up, and we'll see how we go. I Don't know if I have time, but we've got to bed these discs in. Brake pad said it didn't matter. Disc said I had to do it. So we'll go to that next. Alright guys, let's go bed these brakes in. So the rules say wear the right type of glasses to read. Conduct 20 to 30 stops, approximately 50 to 5k, moderate pedal pressure. Yeah, don't stomp on them, don't come to a full stop, just bed them in. Like you're just wanting that seat to mesh, if that's the word I'm thinking of. There's two surfaces to mesh and combine together and become unison, I guess the word might be. Who knows, I'm not a wordsmith. Alright, I'm a bit hesitant to press the brake, but oh, the handbrake's on, so let's go to... Handbrake don't work, obviously. I'm going to have to come to a... Whoa. We have no brakes at all. Okay, maybe I should pump them up. Maybe that was something to do to start with. I'm just going to go back in the driveway and try that again. Yeah, we're stopping now. Okay, so what happened there was all that fluid that I had pushed back through the pistons had gone away, and I just had to bring that back. Pretty sure that's what happened. I think. I'm not a mechanic. I do watch a lot of YouTube though. Yeah, we got pretty good pedal now. Just got to shut these gates. Alright guys, let's drive off into the sunset. Although we won't really be going too far. Yeah, I'll be going around the block a few times, so times you may get the sun in your eyes and times you may not. Anyway, let's go test her out and bed these in. Yeah, I think that's the best brakes I've had in this car yet. Oh yeah, I'm staring into the sun here. Will it even do 50? Oh, Speedo's decided not to work. Anyway, on the brakes, volume down. Oh, there's a party going on down here. Cars everywhere. Volume down. Okay, put on the list. Speedo cable not working. Oh, she's kicking back! Whoa, baby! Probably doing about 40-50 k's. It's not that wild. 1.6 litre, 70 kilowatts or some crap like that. 1 horsepower. The brakes do feel good. They feel a lot better. Still think they need some work maybe, or they're just touching in. Someone must have been on a phone back there. I heard the word hello. It distracted me. I did say not to get them too hot, so we won't hit them too hard, too often. But we will get them bedded in, eh? So drive through the neighbourhood. Oh, houses have been taken out here. I wonder if that's been affected by the flooding. Oh no, there's a house there. I think they're just cleaning their yard up. Again, just a lot on and off the brake pedal. Probably a good spot to do it in these little streets, so because you are actually on and off the brake pedal, just naturally driving. Man, this is driving a lot better than the last time I drove it. Now we've done them wheel bearings. Now we've done the brakes. Yeah, this car is coming along quite nicely. I'll just go down the river here. I'll just get maybe a snapshot for the thumbnail if I can. Oh man, this big ass truck's taking up the whole road. See what the river's got today. Oh, I want to hope the brakes work because, yeah. We are down at a boat ramp. I just put her here. Jump out and take a snapshot for the thumbnail. And we'll get back into it. Well, I took my photo. Couldn't really get it against the river as the sun is west of the river. So we got a shot anyway. Bit of smoke coming off the front, but I think that's just part of the process. Everything's just like the brake clean and some of the grease and stuff just burning off. Anyway, I'm going to go and do more and more of this. I think you understand what I'm doing. So, yeah, see you when we get back home. There you go, guys. Got all that knocked out. Got some new discs on the front, new disc pads. Earlier on, I done a video of the rear bearings in the back, done the brake pads at the back. And I've got to tell you what, that car's driving pretty good now, a lot better. Look, you know, she ain't no Formula 1 car, but she's driving a lot smoother and a lot nicer. Anyway, so that was a bit of hard work for me today. I nutted it out. I think I deserve a beer now. So, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and comment. And I hope you enjoyed. Cheers.